How is it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be changing up how the GR86 looks. Nothing too drastic. We still don't have any suspension or wheels for the car. I'm thinking about throwing on a set of temporary wheels while we wait for the wheels that I actually want, because I do have some suspension components to throw on here. But today we are going to be wrapping the roof on the car. I have some wrap left over from when I did the FRS. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, definitely check it out above. It was the first time that I wrapped a car, well, part of a car, and I think it turned out amazing, which is why I'm excited to wrap the roof on this car. It should be, well, hope I'm not jinxing myself, but it should be a whole lot easier because it's mostly flat. The hardest thing is gonna be the antenna on there because it has that sharp point on the back, but I think I have a trick that's gonna help us out with that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like how it looks. The last car that I had with a black roof was my Bug-Eye WRX, and that was Plasti Dip. That didn't look very good, but if we don't like it, we can just tear it off. The first thing I'm gonna do is remove the roof molding on each side. We're on the driver's side here. You wanna start on the front. There's gonna be a tab that you can pop loose just by pulling up, but then moving your way back, there's a series of clips that you need to be careful with. I'll show you a trick with those so you don't break them. I've got a 90-degree pick tool here that'll get under the molding. Try and get my fingers under here to pull that piece straight up. So we've got the first tab popped up. Now I'm gonna work my way back. All right, we should have one last one back here. So you kind of want to push the molding towards the inside of the car, the center of the car, to pop them loose. And then you can also use a 90-degree pick tool to press the tab in and release the molding as well, like that. I'll give you guys a closer look at these so you get the right idea. So after you pull up the first part of the molding, you're gonna have 3 of these styles of clips holding the rest of the molding in place. You can see that there's 4 prongs that are clipped up against the edge of the molding. And like I said, you wanna press the molding towards the center of the car, and that's gonna help to release the inner side here, but sometimes it can get stuck on this back edge. So what I was doing was taking this 90-degree pick, and basically you can press the edge of that in just a little bit to unclip the back side, and then you can pull the molding back towards the outside of the car, which will release the outer edge, and then you just work your way back. If you don't do this carefully and you just pull this up, you risk breaking either of these prongs on all 4 corners. To remove the antenna, I don't have enough room back here to get my camera, so I switched to my phone. There's gonna be that 10mm bolt right there that I've already backed off, and then these 2 connectors. The blue one's easy to get off. It's just a pressure tab on the male side, but the gray one had me confused for a little bit because the pressure tab is actually on the receptor here on the top. So you need to press that down while you're pulling this out to disconnect it, and then once you have those disconnected and the bolt out, we'll be able to go back up top and pull the antenna out. With everything disconnected and the bolt removed, I should be able to just pull this right off and then carefully fish the harness and connectors out. Here's another look at the antenna. We've got the 2 connectors right here. The blue one has that tab on the top, and then for the gray one, it's the tab on the receptor. Now, after you remove the 10mm bolt, there's also this metal and plastic retainer that you'll want to pull off right here, because this is what holds the antenna to the roof and locks it in place. So make sure you pull this off before pulling the antenna off, otherwise this is going to fall off and you may lose it somewhere in your headliner. We've got the antenna off, the molding off, so I'm just gonna wipe this down one last time with some panel wipe to make sure it's clean, and then we can install the vinyl. All right, I've got a piece cut to size here, hopefully the right size. It's looking good. We've got a good amount over each edge, I think. Yep, plenty on the sides, front and back. So we'll peel the backing off this and start wrapping. Oh boy, here we go. Really hope I don't screw this up because I don't have enough to redo this. All right, let's try and get this laid out. I'm gonna start from the center and work out from there. Fuck. I have so much respect for people who do this for a living because they make it look so easy, and it is not. It is far from it. All right, now we need to just tuck this, well, cut it, trim it, and then tuck it, and then we'll work on the antenna. For the windows, I'm just gonna follow along the edge of the glass. Make sure I don't cut into the rubber seal. Just using my finger and the edge of the window as a guide. Do the same thing for the sides here. Pull off the excess. We just need to get these edges tucked, and then we can reinstall the moldings and move on to the antenna. We can put the moldings back on now. All right, so for the antenna, we're borrowing Foster's car here for a second. What I've seen people do is stretch a piece of vinyl across the window of a door, heat it up, and then from the backside, we can push the antenna through and kind of contour the curve. No idea if this is gonna work or not, but we are gonna give it a go. I really hope this works. Oh, well, I fucked up and I overheated it. It was going decent, and I think we can pull this off. I've got some more vinyl that we're gonna try with. Damn it, it could have worked. I got a little too aggressive. Okay, let's try this again. Try not to go overboard this time. There. I think I'm making some headway. I've got this side pretty much laid down and it's looking good. Now we're just working our way around the other side. It is looking pretty good. All right, so now I think I can take this off of the car and then make sure the edges are nice and tucked before we put this back on. All right. Check it out, guys. All one piece. And I think it turned out pretty damn good. It worked. I did take off this gasket. It's just held in with some screws before I actually wrapped it, so I was able to tuck the wrap underneath the gasket. And now that I have it reinstalled, I'm hoping that that helps it not to peel back. Pretty happy with this. Let's get this thing back on the car and check out how it looks. Look at that. It looks pretty damn good. For my first time wrapping a roof, I am super happy with it. I was skeptical of wrapping that antenna in one piece, but we made it work. I probably stretched the shit out of that vinyl and it may peel up later on down the road, but if that happens, we'll just peel everything off. But I'm loving how this looks. It matches the mirror covers. Black and red is always a fantastic combo. Let me know what you guys think. What else do you want to see done to this car? I'm excited to continue to change it up and share the progress with you guys. If you've been enjoying the GR86 content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.